back, ladies and gentlemen. So, I've got a bit of a confession. I kind of played the game without recording for a little bit. So we are going to jump ahead in time a little bit because the fight for Australia was very tedious and not very exciting. So, without further ado, let's go. Man, Kaiserreich's really got a fantastic soundtrack. Any of you who play this game without the soundtrack is really missing out. It's really atmospheric, and it's really distinguishes itself from, like, the original timeline music. So I think I went ahead about 6 months, 7 months, give or take. Not a whole lot has happened, but I'll be sure to recap. Alright. So, we left off last time. We were fighting Australia. Well, it is now June 1943, about, I think, maybe 9 months later. Australia is a puppet state. We won the war handily, pretty much using the same strategies before. Well, we used our mechanized infantry to cut a swath through Australia, isolating pockets of their military, and then annihilated them in force. Let's see. In the meantime, Central America, the syndicalist government, overthrew our allies here, and we are about to declare war because there's no way we're going to allow a syndicalist state to exist on our borders. And at the same time, we are about to ship our forces back from Australia. Incidentally, Germany is now the leader of the Entente, de facto leader of the Entente, as the Entente no longer has any other members. Indian Empire. Now that's interesting. And Russia still does not want a non-aggression pact. Let's see here. Japan, influence nation, demand territory. No point in doing that. Alright, so what else has happened? Well, we have ramped up our economy even more. We are producing, well, we're still producing infantry, but we're about near the end of the line with that. I might increase the production quota a little bit. Continuing to build tactical bombers, but we're almost done with our tactical bombers. We have a lot. We're continuing to construct 2 super heavy battleships. We've got tanks. We've got 4 carriers. We've got a line of strategic bombers, the B-17s. We've got huge number of troop transports. We've got modern destroyers, modern light cruisers, heavy cruisers. Lots of escort carriers. 5 escort carrier lines being produced simultaneously. 6 submarine lines being created simultaneously. 3 more super heavy battleships under construction as well. The next one to be completed in 2 years. Interceptors, fighters as well. And I think we actually still have a little bit of room. We could add a bit more. We continued with our nuclear research. And we have a level... Is it level 3? Where is Las Vegas? Denver. It's right near here. Should be near here. Not Salt Lake City. And we have a level 4 nuclear reactor here. Currently, we're researching strategic rockets. We've been going crazy researching all the naval doctrines we neglected earlier with Ernest King and Chester Nimitz. Let's see, upgrading our carrier air groups, and Robert Oppenheimer is researching nuclear power production. Alright, anyway, we are about to embark on our war with Central America and take over this syndicalist state before the real battle begins. Let's see if Iceland will capitulate to our demands. No, they will not. Alright. Should probably bring the Air Force over. Alright, so we have an enormous number of air units that we have not used before, and we haven't even ever deployed, in fact. So I think it's time now to demonstrate how powerful our air wing has become. Gonna rebase to Mexico. (1945). I don't think we're missing any vital techs right now. Let's look at secret weapons. Basic rocket interceptor. I don't. I recall the rocket interceptors not being particularly good. All right. Well, let's get this war going. And the war declaration increased our descent by 10%. So now we're at 13%. Not good. We will have to ramp down war production in exchange for increased consumer goods spending for the conceivable future. But it's worth it. Anyway, so let's set our tactical bomber wings. Ground support, infinite mission time for the entire region, day and night. And of course, Field Marshal President Douglas MacArthur is leading the army personally. He wouldn't miss this for the world. A chance to fight some real-life syndicalists, finally. First Armored Old Ironside, 2nd Armored Hell on Wheels, and 4th Armored Breakthrough Division. I love those names. The end of the Central American War. We gained a rocket for basic... We gained the blueprints for basic rocket interceptor. I'm not sure how this war in Central America produced the blueprints for rocket interceptors, but I'm willing to accept that. Right. Let's speed it up a little bit more. We're not... We are kind of... We're not really in a hurry, but... I don't know. I don't really see the point in sitting around. And MacArthur will triumphantly walk into their capital city. Alright, well, we're just gonna blitz right straight to Panama City. Alright. The Germans destroyed some of our transport ships. What? I really don't want to have to take out German forces in this area. It's just, they've got all these, like, shitty colonial holdings. The AI really needs to know when it's beaten. At least accept a white peace. Why would they reject this peace offer? Ah, this is nuts. Central America has offered us peace. No, we decline. We're going for annexation. Nothing more, nothing less. As if there is anything more than annexation. And it looks like Quebec has decided to send in their marine divisions. Well, thanks, Quebec. Wow. I guess our tanks are not going to move through here as quickly as I'd hoped. Whatever. El Paso National Guard. Man, it is slow going. And again, they only have militia divisions, so there's not much that they're going to be able to do. Breakthrough. Attackers managed to overrun an enemy's defenses in part of the province. Wow. Wow. This isn't even close, folks. We are just rolling straight through whatever they can throw at us. Oh, we just researched 1943 carrier group. So I guess since we have the blueprints, we might as well research we might as well research rocket interceptors. But I don't know what good it's gonna do, honestly. I seem to recall them having incredibly short range, which is pretty shitty in general. If you're gonna intercept something, you kind of want to be able to go get it. Infiltration bombardment tactic. Do we have any other text that Goddard can research for us? No. Okay. Well, let's go with the air doctrines then. Who's good for researching air doctrines? Doesn't look like anybody is for us. 1, 2, 1. Wow. Okay. Guess Maxwell Taylor. And we will keep Nimitz on naval doctrines for now. Carrier task force. Land, air, sea defense. No. Okay. Carrier tactics. Do we have anyone who has carrier tactics? No, we don't. Well, you know what? We'll just keep Chester Nimitz on it then. Tech Ballistic Missile is now available. Tech ICBM is now available. Wow. Okay. I'm taking Nimitz off of that, and we are going for ballistic missiles with cancel project and replacing him with, I think Goddard is going to be the guy for the ballistic missiles. Yes. Oh yeah, give it to me, Goddard, right now. We are getting V2s. And it looks like we're going to end up trapping most of their army here in Tegucigalpa. Sorry, I'm butchering that name, but I have no idea what that is. Wow, this is taking a long time. It's going to take 2 months for our army to get there? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Alright, well, I don't want them taking back territory, so we're just going to kick them out of here. Oh, looks like we did destroy one of their divisions. Probably a, what are they called? Not garrison. Alright. Where are these? We should probably do AS. Probably do anti-sub warfare in the region. The last thing we need is Germany chipping away at our convoys. That may end up be what. That may be what ends up happening, though. Non-aggression pact with La Plata. Surely there'd be our allies. 10 transports and 2 escorts. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, it's taken a long time to get slogged through these provinces. Infrastructure, their infrastructure is just so low. Doctrines. Advanced commerce defense. That's something we definitely need now. We can't afford to let that sit. What are these ships that we have? Oh, our first group of aircraft of escort carriers has been deployed. Oppenheimer gave us nuclear power production. Beautiful. Very cool. Ballistic missiles, research, air to surface missile.